Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the FIFA 16 Arsenal Career Mode series. So we have some massive games coming up in today's episode. We're going to start off with Manchester United. It is of course first versus second, and also a massive game in the Champions League versus Barcelona to come. But the Emirates Stadium is where we're going to start today's episode. Of course, Arsenal versus United, and of course we've got the likes of Memphis Depay, we've got Martial to watch out for as well. But before we get into the first game of today's episode, first of all, if you guys could drop a like on the video, that would be absolutely incredible. And second of all, the question for today's episode is Neymar or Eden Hazard. So here we are guys, into the first game of today's episode. And I actually quite like that United kit. I'm not sure about you guys, but it looks pretty decent. But enough of that, let's get into the first game of the episode. And I've gone with Theo Walcott as my main striker for this one, just to abuse the pace past hopefully Daily Blind. And he goes to Ozil, and he finds space so easily. Instead he goes to Ramsey to shoot. And the goalie missed it, but saved that winning. Like, De Gea would look so stupid. Oh, I'm not liking this. In he goes to the middle. Good save. It's a good tackle in the end, but the referee has given a penalty. And is this a penalty, guys? Because I knew as soon as I made the tackle, at least I took the guy out. But the referee has given the penalty. So Rooney to take the penalty. Go left hand side, and I dived way too late. I guess the right way, but Rooney has scored the first goal. And now we have a lot of work to do. Space here. Coquelin now to unleash a long shot, and it's just wide, but he had so much space. Oh, Depay is creating so many problems. Again gets away from Bellerin, but the tackle's not good enough. Depay still on the ball, and it's way wide, but Rooney and Depay are the main men to watch. They've done so well for them in the first half. So, now heading into the second half, off goes Oxlade-Chamberlain, on comes Danny Welbeck. Hopefully he can do it against his old team, and like he did in the FA Cup last season, score to put us back on level terms. And we get it in. Walcott's got past, and now we're through on two. If we can find Sanchez, and it's a great save from the goalkeeper, but the pass was not good enough, and the defenders were so close to close down. Right, 4 minutes to go now, guys. Ashley Young doesn't time waste, but they're still on the ball, and finally we make the tackle. How is that a free kick? So Koscielny is easily stronger than Ashley Young. What's he meant to do? Like, let him go past, like most of my other players have done. But with about 2 minutes to go, off goes Mesut Ozil. He's just missed that creative spark in this game. After a fantastic end to last episode, scoring that winning goal. Here we go. Cazorla now into Theo Walcott. Walcott to shoot. What a save from the goalkeeper. That's as close as we have come, but Coquelin can't keep the attack alive. And there it is, guys. Our first loss of the new season. And it comes from Manchester United. It comes from a penalty from Wayne Rooney. And that means they've now closed the gap to 2 points. So we have to win our next game of the episode. We've got to put that result behind us and move on to another week of training. So for this week, I'm going to play one of the trainings for Mesut Ozil, but we've got René Adelaide and finally Samper. And I was actually trying to use Wilshere, but surprisingly, he's injured for this week, so I can't use him. But I would love to use Wilshere, but of course, like real life, at least FIFA have got realism right in this game, because Wilshere is missing from, I think, for the next few games of the season. So we're going to try this training drill, similar drill to the one with Sanchez, and again it's Per Mertesacker, so there's no chance he's going to be able to keep up. And again, it's so easy, beating Mertesacker with no real problems. This is meant to be a hard training drill, but with Mertesacker as your defender, it's quite easy. So look again, just use the no-touch dribbling, and you're easily past the 25 pace centre-back. So with Sanchez, I think we got an A. So for this one with us, we have got ourselves a C. We're going to see the rest of the results for our final few players. So let's see how Adelaide and Samper do. So we're going to go ahead and simulate the rest of them. And in a few seconds time, we'll find out how they have done in this week of training. So Samper's got a C, a B and a D. And he's going to move on to 72. No, he's not. So he's still a little bit away from being 72 rated. But now time for the second game of today's episode. It's Watford versus Arsenal. Of course, a London derby as well. And of course, we need 3 points from this game. Ball over the top to Ozil. It's a great one as well. Ozil takes it down and he scores the goal. Mesut Ozil with 5 minutes gone has given Arsenal the lead. It's a fantastic ball from Monreal. That is just German class from Mesut Ozil. He takes it down so well. The defender had absolutely no chance, and neither did the goalkeeper. And I think that's Ozil's first goal of the season in the Premier League. Okay, second goal so far. Obviously didn't have the best of games against United, but he's back and like on fire so far in this game. Sanchez just gets past so easily, and now he's got a few options. He picks up Mesut Ozil now to shoot, but blocked off by the defender. But we have started so well in this game, maybe deserve a second goal. But here we go again, and he goes to Ozil. Can he now find Bellerin? Ah, it's a poor ball. But here we go, final attack of the first half. Cazorla now on the ball. not really many options, but here goes Giroud. Now back into Cazorla. Cazorla to shoot, but easily saved by, I think that's Aurelio Gomez, back in a Watford shirt, or back in the Premier League. But there we are, guys, for the end of the first half. So far, it remains 1-0. I would have liked to have a second goal because, of course, in a few days' time, we have got that massive game against Barcelona. We are going to make a few changes as we go into the second half. So off goes Mesut Ozil, on comes Sergi Samper, which means Cazorla will now play as a central attacking midfielder. And of course, Danny Welbeck coming on, who will replace Olivier Giroud, who will need against Barcelona. Free kick here for Watford. Gabriel does well, but straight into a bad position. And it's just wide from the Watford player. No idea who had the chance. But Watford are coming close, so we still need that second goal. Into Cazorla. And he just gets past the defender. Must be a free kick. And we are going to take it with Cazorla. So we're going to go with about 3 bars of power. And it's just over the bar. But yet in this series, I haven't scored a free kick. Or even come really that close. Like, the power is so different this year that it's become a lot harder. But we kind of nearly found the right power, but just over the bar from Santi Cazorla. And Watford come again. We've been way too sloppy in this game. Gabriel way out position. Must be Koscielny's ball. And we can't get it away. And Watford have got the equaliser. Gabriel, what is he doing? He passes straight to the guy who scored the goal. And Watford are now back in the game. It's Capoue, of course, a former Spurs player. They're playing so well. Shot comes in. And Watford have taken the lead. They've turned it around in under 10 minutes. And now are taking the lead 2-1. But this was a fantastic goal. Like, where was my defence for starters? Like, Bellerin was my main centre-back in that defence. And it's actually a really good strike. And finally, a long shot from the AI, which is good to see. But obviously, that's another few points dropped if we can't get back in the game. But there goes the full-time whistle. And Watford have somehow come away from this game the victors. They win the game 2-1. Their possession game was so good. And now we go into the king of possession game, Barcelona. So these are the 3 players I'll be using in this week's training. So first of all, Samper, who's nearly 72 rated. Second of all is Bellerin, who's had a fantastic start to the season. And finally, almost forgotten man, is Callum Chambers, who was obviously coming from Southampton, and we need to use him a lot more in this series. So we're going to simulate all. And on the note of Chambers, I think I'm going to use him more as a centre-back for this Arsenal series. So there's an A for Samper, which means he moves up to 72. And it's nearly up to 73 as well. But Bellerin gets an F and a B. And finally Chambers, on his debut in training, gets an F. So not the best of starts. But now time for the big game of today's episode. It's Barca versus Arsenal. And this is my starting lineup. We've gone with, obviously, Cech as my goalkeeper. We've got Mertesacker coming in as a centre-back. And also Kieran Gibbs as well as our left-back. Apart from that, it's pretty much my full-strength team. But Gabriel was not good enough in the last game. So obviously he's not going to play for this one. And hopefully Mertesacker can keep up with the likes of Messi and Luis Suarez. So time now for the big game of today's episode. And there is that amazing trident up front. Neymar, Luis Suarez and finally Lionel Messi. And that is a full strength Barca team. So we're going to have to beat them. But it's going to be tough because I think they're 2 points clear at the moment. And if we win this game, we go top of the Champions League group. But there goes Neymar, 2 goals in his previous last matches. So as I said before, it's going to be tough. But a win from this game would completely make today's episode. And a good start. We lose out to Neymar. In goes to Luis Suarez. And we've just got to watch out for this man, Lionel Messi. It's now Suarez again. He's just going around in circles. And off the post. Bellerin just get the ball away. I've learned the lessons from that last game versus Watford. We just can't lose the ball in that kind of positions. Messi to take the corner. In he goes to Busquets. But Cech does well. Surely Messi's offside. But he's kept it. We've got to now get out to him. It's now Jordi Alba on the ball. And he's just trying to look for that perfect pass. And it comes in from, I think, Dani Alves, who shoots wide. Right, can Ozil find a way inside? He does. And now can he find Sanchez? He's managed to find a way past Alves. Still on the ball. Now he's going to cut inside. Sanchez still going. Can he get a shot away? I think that's come off Ozil. And it's going to be a goal kick. But there we are, guys. End of the first half. And I'm thinking that Barcelona will now go a lot more attacking in the second half because they have had the better chances so far. They expect to be winning this game. We have done well defensively, but if they go attacking, we can maybe go for the game and try and hit them on the counter-attack. Here goes Suarez. Suarez to shoot, but a good save. But let's just get something going now. Cech finally gets the ball out to Walcott. Right now, maybe a chance here. That's a great ball from Coquelin. Even Mertesacker's got forward. Now let's look for him, but then that's a cross. What was that from Welbeck? Here goes Coquelin. Welbeck's peeled off. And now can he cut inside? Welbeck to shoot. Then Mascherano with a match-saving tackle right there. Coquelin keeps the ball, and now through to Danny Welbeck, and it's off the crossbar, and he can't get there from the rebound, but what a chance to take the lead. Maybe the final chance. It's Lionel Messi to take the free kick. Ball into the middle, and I don't believe it. Yet again a late goal. It's from Luis Suarez, who has given Barcelona surely the win in this game. But that was the final bit of action, and Barcelona walk away with the 1-goal win from this one, and that probably means they're going to qualify for the next round of the Cup. Now it's down to us to try and qualify second. But that's going to be the end of this episode of this Karima series, and if you guys have enjoyed it, remember to smash a like on the video, leave a comment down below with the question of the day. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.